How to write good texts to rank on Google. It is important to write good copy, and Google has all this new text interpreting artificial intelligence now. That's why we will look at how to write good SEO texts. Hello, my name is Stefan Holstein. Google search engine has changed a lot in the recent years. Google now uses artificial intelligence to determine what the text actually says. So Google becomes much better at understanding texts, and that completely changes the field of how to create text for your web page. So for doing SEO, we have to completely rethink how to write text on your site. So let us now write an example text that Google will really like and rank well. And we will look at the new techniques we have to use in our text to please Google's new text interpreting intelligence. As an example, imagine your business is a car wash and you want your business page to rank high on Google. So it is not about ranking on Google in general. It is about ranking for things which potential customers type into Google. So what do people type when they search your business? They might type car wash or wash my car, or they might not use the word wash but say clean my car or car cleaning. So we want to rank for all of these potential sentences that people type into Google. So now here comes the example text. I will read the complete text and then I will tell you what the new techniques are that we used here. Get a wash for your car, because your automobile might be dirty, and then it is important to use soap. Also, a shiny vehicle helps in your life, because you might get more respect, or you might even get a nice flirt. This is of course something we cannot foresee, but we know for sure that we get the job done, because our car wash has 10 years of tradition. And that means we know what we do, because our business exists since 2012. We make sure that our soap is 100% natural. With this, the trees will be saved, and also you get a good conscience. With this, you can relax as we take care of your car. And it is not expensive. That means the whole service costs you only $7.99. So that's the example text that I put up here. The first thing that we want to consider is, if we want to rank for car wash or wash my car, the first thing that we have to consider is car is not always an automobile. Car can also be a railway carriage, or car can also be the passenger compartment of a lift, cableway, or balloon. So if you get into a balloon, the thing below the balloon is also called a car. So Google cannot know which car you mean if you only say car. The same goes for wash. Wash can mean to wash things, but it also can be the water or air disturbed by a moving boat or aircraft. So car will also be the water disturbed by a boat. A wash can also be the water disturbed by a boat. So we have to give Google some hints which wash we mean and which car we mean. So keep that in mind. And let's go back to the text. So the text starts with get a wash for your car. So this ranks for car wash, it ranks for wash car, it ranks for clean car, because Google knows wash is the same as clean, because later on in the text I used soap. This sentence, it is important to use soap, does not make so much sense for my car wash, but it tells Google that washing is the procedure of washing, because it connects it to soap. And then we get shiny, soap, wash. Google now understands this is about the procedure of washing. And car could be about a lift, or it could be about a railway. That's why I use automobile. So that's all. You will find the word car here and somewhere down below. We take care of your car, but the word car does not appear more often in the text, because nowadays it's not about car get car to make Google understand. That was before. Now Google is intelligent. It knows car was mentioned. This is about car. Why does Google know that this is about car and washing? The first important thing is the first sentence. The first sentence is the sentence with the absolute most importance. So the first sentence starts with wash car. The other sentence Google has used for determining which car is meant and which wash it means. That's why we use the word automobile, soap, and shiny. So Google is sure this is about washing a car in the sense that we mean it. And the rest of the text is connected to the first sentence because I use special words that connect one sentence to the sentence before. And that is because you do this, because, and the following sentence is connected to the sentence. And then it comes, the next sentence goes, and. The sentence and is connected to the sentence before. And this sentence was connected to the sentence before. The next sentence here is also. Also connects this sentence to the sentence before, and this sentence before with the end was connected to the sentence before, and this sentence with the because was connected to the sentence before. The whole text goes in this fashion. So that is specifically written for the Google Intelligence to understand that all the sentences belong to one block. Also, this gives you respect because you might, or also connects to the sentence before, or you might get a nice word. This is of course connected to the sentence before because this would otherwise make no sense, but connects to the sentence before because our car wash has that tradition, and that means we know what we do because also with this, and it's not expensive. That means all the sentences connect to the first sentence. So the first sentence is wash and car in the sense of what you actually mean, and then follows a text completely connected to this. So no matter how many keywords you have, no matter how much you use the word car, which is only 2 times in this whole text, the complete connected text is about wash and car. So it's a long text about this thing. That is what we did here. And from there, that you get the whole text that actually is about wash and car, the Google Intelligence asks, how wide is the topic talked about? And then all the other things like a flirt, which is maybe nothing to do with car wash, is a flirt. You have respect, you have tradition, you have numbers, 10, 2012, 100, 799. Numbers are always good for Google ranking. Just not as a major thing, but put some numbers in your text. You have business, you have trees, you have conscience, you have service, and you have expensive. You have a lot of things talking about something, and they're all connected to wash your car. So for Google Intelligence, that means wash your car is explained in a wide range. There's a wide motion of explaining wash car, and that's why this text is specifically good for wash your car. So make that at least 600 words. Better are 1,000 words, and best will be 2,000 words. So, and always remember another thing. Google becoming clever means it understands who does what in the sentence. So, surfboards are great for your holidays ranks well for surfboards, while holidays are even better with surfboards ranks well for holidays. So check every sentence in terms of who does what in the sentence. And the thing doing the things are the things that you rank for. So if you sell colors, it is our colors are great for your walls. And it's not paint your walls with our colors, because in the second sentence it's about walls. The first sentence is about colors. Let's look at keyword density. How often does a keyword appear on your page? Before Google had all this AI, text interpretation, it counted the times that the keyword appeared. But that is yesterday's knowledge. That is yesterday's knowledge. Today it goes like this. A great surfboard can be bought in our store. It is good for the beginner. And it also suits the pro. That means that you can go to the beach with the right equipment, and also it comes at a good price. And even the sales can be obtained here. That makes it very comfortable for you to buy your stuff. Also, we have a large palette of surf wax. So, the text starts with, a great surfboard can be bought in our store. It's about surfboard. It's not about buying. It's not about about anything else. It's about surfboard. Surfboard, and it's about bought, and it's about store. So it's surfboard, buying, and store. And the second sentence now is it. And Google text interpretation now knows that it is the surfboard, because it's from the sentence before it's about surfboard, and now it comes it in the next sentence, it's surfboard. And then the next sentence is and, it's connected to the whole thing, and it's still, Google knows it's about the surfboard. So that way you use the keyword many times without using it. So you will not have too much keyword density, and still the whole text is about the surfboard. So first sentence about the surfboard that you want to rank for, and also store if you want to rank for surfboard store. Surfboard is what you want to rank for, and the second sentence is it is also about the surfboard, and the third sentence is it is also about the surfboard right here. So the first three sentences being about the surfboard means for Google the whole text is about the surfboard, because the first sentence is the most important, then second sentence, and then third sentence. So here for Google it's clear it's about the surfboard. From there you can put in other words that widen the topic, that give Google the impression that you talk about this in a wide range, and you have surf wax at the end. And Google is clever enough to understand that surf wax is one term. Surf wax is something that Google knows is used for surfing. So you have surf wax, and you have sales. So it is about the topic of surfboards, sales, surf wax. And it talks about other things that widen the topic, like equipment, by good price. Beach is also connected to surfing. So this is a text that is definitely about surfboard because of the first three sentences. It does not use the word surfboard more than once, and it widens the topic to even to surf wax, to the right things like surf wax and sales, and it widens the topic to equipment, buying, and you have the second sentence is used for beginner and pro. So if somebody types, what's a great surfboard for a pro, or what is a good surfboard to buy for a beginner, you will rank for that. So now, what is bad text for your ranking position? As an example, let's look at how your text should not be for Google, so that we also understand what we should not do. Again, for a car wash, now we type an example text. We write an example text for your car wash page. And the title is Get the Job Done. So that's your title. And you think, you have a car wash and you want to sound cool, and so your title is Get the Job Done. That does not work for search engine optimization, because Google will look at the title and think it's about jobs, or it's about getting a job done. So if you have a car wash, your title is "Get your car washed" or "Get a wash for your car." So nothing fancy like this. And then the rest of the text. We offer you a great service. And we have a long tradition. What would you say if you had a shiny car? People would respect you. You would be the king of the road. An easy thing to do, not complicated these days. Get your car washed at our car wash. This text is good for if it's not for Google. This text is good because we offer a great service, and people think, oh, that sounds good. And we have a long tradition, and people think, oh, wow, that I really want to know what they sell. What would you say if you have a shiny car? Oh, I kind of get what this is about. People would respect you. Oh, I want to have that. So you would be the king of the world. Oh, awesome. And then an easy thing to do. So it's good if you speak. Maybe good for an advertising on TV, but not good for an advertising if you only have 5 seconds TV spot. But it will not work for Google, because Google will think, what is this text about? And it will read, first sentence says great service. So this sentence is about great service, and Google will not know if it's military service or service to buy, because service can be a lot of things. So we offer a great service. Maybe offer service. You still, Google still will not really know. So it will think, and somehow it's about service. Next sentence, long tradition. So Google will think it's about great service and long tradition. So what do people have to type to come to this page is, what are good services that have a long tradition? That is what people have to type, so that Google will show your page. And that's not car wash. It's not what you're offering. And then the next sentence is, what would you say if you had a shiny car? So, okay, it talks about shiny car, but it does not talk about car wash. And nobody types, I want a shiny car. If people type, I want a shiny car, they want to buy a cool car. So, also the sentence is not connected. What would you say? And the next sentence is also not connected. People would respect. It's not and or that means or but. So it's not connected to the sentence before. This sentence, you would be, is not connected to the sentence before. And an easy thing to do, not complicated these days, might sound cool, might be the way we speak, but it is with this way of speaking, it's not complicated. It's not connected to the sentence before. Here, not complicated. It's not connected to the sentence before. So we have this text. It says great service and long tradition, and it would rank for that, great service with long tradition. But here it stops, because this sentence is not connected to the sentence before. This sentence is not connected to the sentence before, which is not connected to the sentence before, and this sentence is not connected here and not connected to this, not connected to this. So Google ranks you for great service with long tradition, but it is only 2 sentences that Google can be sure of that talk about this. 2 sentences that will never rank. So the rest of the text, Google cannot tell if it actually ranks, if it actually belongs to the first sentences. So it's not a long text. It's a very short text with other sentences following. Okay. Now, should I do pages for other keywords? Yes, definitely. Because the more different text and the more different pages you have, the better your Google ranking will be. Another subpage for clean your car should not be necessary, as Google becomes more understanding. So it might see that this is the same as wash your car, and your site will look spammy. If you have clean your car and wash your car, your site will look spammy. But with a car wash, you probably also wax cars. So you can make another subpage for wax your car. That is different to washing. And with car in it, it's the same topical field. topical fields like car wash, car wax, car tires, car windows. Those are all different things that all are about car somehow. So make these subpages, and then people can, if you sell car tires, people can type car how to get car tires, and Google will rank to that subpage with the car tires, and also Google will look at your whole page and think this subpage is about car tires, but the whole page is about car wax, car wash, car windows, and Google will say this is a big page and it has this specific thing in it. So create subpages about your services so that you get a big website with many topically connected subpages. Now, refining the keywords. There are many car washes, but it is a local service. If you have a local business, then name the city. Get a wash for your car in Bristol. You will differ from Car Wash London or Car Wash Essex, and people will not come drive 100 kilometers to get a car wash. So if you have a local business, get the people that look for your service in the city. If your business is not local, check Google. Type into Google car wash and then space, and Google will then suggest what other people have typed. Then, for example, Google will suggest that you want to complete the sentence with car wash near me. So, and then you can notice that keyword car wash near me, and you can use this word on your page. So if your page says car wash near me, it will rank better than your competitors who only say car wash, because it's much more what the user is looking for. And then you can go on and add the whole keyword, like you type car wash space and then first letter of your keyword Q, and you look what Google gives you for suggestions. And then you type car wash W, next letter on your keyword, and you look what Google suggests. And then you type car wash E, next letter on your keyword, and you look what Google suggests. So you look what Google search suggests. For example, car wash U gives you car wash USA. Then you can make a page, get a car wash in the USA. Because maybe your competitors, even if they are in the USA, do not use the keyword USA on their page. But this only makes sense if you sell car washes throughout the USA actually. But if people type car wash USA and they find your page, but they live in New York and you're in California, they will not come over to get your car washed, at your store, with your business. So, and as car wash Bristol beats car wash London, also car wash USA beats car wash if the searcher types car wash USA. But remember, in this case, you will not get a customer if your business is local. So always think it like this. What does the person type into Google who might become a customer? What does a potential customer search for? As ranking for car wash London is of no use if you are in Bristol. The same is ranking for surfboards for free if you are selling surfboards, because the person who searches surfboards for free will not buy a surfboard, so it's absolutely no use. Surfboards for free might be a search term that is very much searched for, but it will not bring you a customer. So get those words that your customers type, potential customers type. So use the Google search and its autocomplete to figure out what your potential customers search. Because the autocomplete gives you those words that have been searched for a lot. That's how these autocompletes suggestions are ranked by what is searched the most. If you are if you are if you are a non-English speaking country, if you are in a non-English speaking country, Google will suggest completing things in your language. That is good if you have a local business, but if you want to see Google suggestions for English, you can use websites like keywordtool.io, and then you can type your search there and it will react with keywords, with suggestions as if you would be looking for English search. Okay, that's it for this video. Now, here is a link to an awesome tip to get your business to rank better on Google. It is a video that I made about a great little technique for ranking. You really should not miss that technique. Like it is really awesome, and it might get you a good advantage against your competitors. You can click it now and watch it later from your YouTube history. That's a good little tip, additional tip for your search engine optimization. And it's also about text. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.